How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Handball Cars YouTube channel, and today's video is Viewers Projects, where my subscribers submit their projects that they are working on right now and share with the community. Today's project is Hyundai Excel X3 race car. Huge thanks to Matt from KCK Lubricants for submitting this project. I have always had a soft spot in my heart for race cars, because my childhood dream was always to become a race car driver. But only recently I had a chance to sit next to the professional rally driver and champion, and honestly guys, I almost shit my pants when we did more than 100 miles per hour on a narrow, twisty, private forest road going sideways through every corner. It was crazy but amazing, and now I want to be rally driver even more. So yeah guys, that stuff is addictive. So it was really inspiring to see what Matt has done to his car to make it race ready. So guys, grab your popcorn, your favorite drink, sit back and enjoy this presentation by Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt, and this is my Hyundai XL. A couple of years back they came up with a series to race the Hyundai XLs, and we were fortunate enough to be able to build some customer cars. And after seeing how much fun they were having, we had to get involved. You can run between the 1994 and the 2000 model body shape, and they're basically standard, very heavily controlled, which keeps the racing really close. So we obviously start with the original body shell. We pull out as much interior as we can, the carpet, all the trims. We get rid of the body deadener on the floor. It's good for about 15 kilos. We get rid of all of that. We put a race seat in it, and as you can probably tell, this seat's for me. It's very low. It's actually bolted directly to the floor and laid back as far as I can get to get myself in there. And also being a massive part of the weight of the car, I'm about 120 kilos. The lower we can get that weight, the better the car will handle. To get the steering wheel position to line back up with the seat, we've got some inch spaces in here to lower the steering column down. We also put a floor tray in there and a footrest, so you're not tempted to rest your foot on the clutch pedal, and just get your feet back to where they need to be to operate the standard pedals correctly. We modify the shifter, we shorten the throw a little bit on those. This has got the factory ignition switch in it. Most importantly is the roll cage, obviously. A lot of bar and a lot of bracing goes into these to stiffen them up. And one of the features we also have in this is a passenger seat. We do ride days and promotional days. We also lease the car out, which is great fun for everyone. We can introduce people into the category. We can take them for a drive and show them what it's all about. To make it user-friendly, we replaced the bottom part of the door card with just a bit of plastic sheet there. Really easy to keep clean, we can hose it off if we need to. Only put the top bit back on just so it looks a bit more finished. No real reason. The seat, you can see how low the seat's mounted. It's really on the floor there. Brace back to the roll cage. And the window net, we've got to have it for safety, obviously. So that's it there. It's actually the factory seat belt from the rear seat. The steering column spaces, you can see them in there. It just brings the steering wheel back down to a comfortable level for the seating position. And a bit more detail on that footrest, just so you don't rest your foot on the clutch pedal, and also to keep your feet where they need to be as you're cornering, and if you have any impacts, your feet don't slide down between the pedals. Fire extinguisher if things go bad. Factory ignition switch, still got the key in it. And this is an aluminium seat with a foam insert, similar to what we do with the open wheelers. That's molded to me, and then we can put inserts in that for smaller drivers. You can see a bit of the bar work. But that's about it for inside the car. We'll head over to the boot. Not a great deal of work goes on in the boot, just a lot of tidying up, getting rid of the factory trim and the factory body deadener. You can see how far the roll cage comes back. It's all the way back to the rear struts. And you can see how the seats are mounted and the harnesses have got their own bar. But that's about it for the back. Just a couple of other features as we walk around the car. The necessary toe straps The exhaust comes out the back on these little 2-inch exhausts. On the rear, we run braided brake lines. The rear brakes are probably too good for the front wheel drive setup. They'll tend to lock the rears. Coilovers are in there. Braided brake lines, as I said, and heavy duty sway bar. We get the thickest sway bar we can get to try to stiffen the rear of the car as much as possible. We're not allowed to run limited slip diffs. So in the quest of keeping the front wheels on the ground, for those with a keen eye, will notice the front sway bar is missing completely. We remove that. Coilovers on the front as well, and the braided brake lines as well. We run a controlled brake pad on these with the standard front brakes. The factory power steering rack is removed. This is non-power steering. We only make about 70 horsepower at the tyres. So any advantage we can get horsepower wise by removing that is of great benefit. They make us run a controlled tyre, so everyone's on the same rubber to keep the racing as close and cost effective as possible. And as you can see what I mean about close racing, it's got a few battle scars on it. And I don't for the life of me know where my indicator's gone, but it's out there somewhere. There's not a great deal we can do under the bonnet, so it is basically standard. The standard 1.5 litre engine, very limited on what we can do. It's basically just a blueprinted engine. We can put a cold air style air filter and intake pipe on it. Catch can. You can see the coilover mounts for the top. We elongate them. We're limited on how much negative camber we can run. The exhaust manifold is standard, but after the exhaust manifold is free. And that's about it. Everything else is factory. Everything else is off the shelf and quite cheap and a whole lot of fun. So this is my Hyundai Excel, and that's a quick run around the car and what it's about. I hope you enjoyed.
Hope you guys enjoyed Matt's presentation and his amazing race car. And if you want to learn more about KCK Lubricants race cars, head to KCK Lubricants YouTube channel. And there you can learn more about the race cars, oils, lubricants, additives, and all kind of different engineering stuff. They have quite a good educational videos that none other YouTube channel provides. So make sure you subscribe to their channel, ring the notification bell to get all the notifications about their newest videos and project updates. And don't forget to follow their Facebook page as well. And what I love about KCK Lubricants, they're a small family-owned business in Australia. And you know guys, it's really important to support local businesses during these difficult times. Their business offers top quality engine oils, gear oils, additives to protect your investment race car. It is really expensive to build a professional race car, and you don't want it to be ruined by lubrication failure in extreme conditions that car experience each race. To get more information about their products, please visit kcklubricants.com. And by the way, this is not a paid advertisement by the KCK Lubricants. I want to just support my subscribers and their businesses and give back to the community. We need to help each other, guys. I hope videos like this will unite our community and inspire others to build their dream cars. So guys, if you want your car project to be featured on my channel, just send me an email, handbuildcars@hotmail.com, DM me on Instagram, or just write down a comment under this video or any other video. Thanks for watching guys, hope you're inspired by Matt's Hyundai Excel X3 race car, and see you later guys. Cheers!